So, sometimes I get told off that I speak with too much emotion from those who want me to act like a Buddha statue 24/7. I'm not gonna say who, but okay. But you know what? I'm not gonna hold back, because I want to say this. The thing is, we hear a lot like, oh, we all want to be happy, oh, we don't want to suffer, and so on. But actually, for those who really want to practice the Dharma, it's more than that. Happiness comes and goes. It's impermanent. But the nature of Arya Marici is pure, unrelenting bliss. She holds an Ashoka tree at her heart. The Ashoka tree, which is the tree that a previous Buddha, first of the 7 heroes, Vipassan, attained enlightenment under. So Ashoka, the meaning of Ashoka, it means free from anguish, free from stress, anxiety, unhappiness, and so on. So it's the tree held to the heart, growing towards the sun of happiness, confidence, security, and so on. What we really want, what our whole body yearns for, whether we deem ourselves as deserving or not, is bliss. We all want that. We might think that, oh, that's not proper. Oh, the Buddha said that desire is a source of suffering, so we shouldn't feel that way, and so on. But let's just press pause for a moment and look at our reality. Our problem is that we start with misknowing, and then so attached to impermanent external causes and conditions for happiness. And in that way, end up with a fleeting sense of pleasure. When we start with compassion and wisdom as a reflection of our true nature, we aren't driven by grasping, but awaken the bliss of a liberated heart, the mind of Marici. So yeah, it's not a sin to want to feel freedom and to experience freedom and bliss. I mean, it's more like our birthright. It's how we go about creating the causes and conditions for real bliss. And the only way is through the Dharma. So the Sakya Masters taught that as we experience the bliss and freedom from seeing the reality, naturally we cannot bear that every sentient being in the world are stuck in the bog of samsara, and give rise to the passionate determination that we will do whatever it takes, no matter how long it takes, to bring every single one of them, our loved ones, to the bliss of Bodhi. That's what bodhicitta is about. So with that in mind, actually there's one more thing that I want to talk about. Someone recently, another person, I hope she's not watching this. Someone came to talk to me about all these mega dramatic issues that she was dealing with. I mean, full waterworks, saying that she was desperate for help and all of that. Turns out, something about the redecorations of our apartment not being quite right. But couldn't complain too much to the interior decorator because he was dating her cousin, or cousin's friend, something like that, anyway. Okay, I'm not saying that it wasn't a dilemma or that I didn't have compassion for her situation, but when we have a broader perspective and consider people dying with incurable diseases, having their house foreclosed, losing their money, being attacked in the streets, and so on, it kind of makes us question how proportionate our reactions are going to be with some issues. So anyway, I noticed my upset friend was using a lot of the term obstacles. Like, oh, why do I have all these obstacles? Oh, what karma did I do to deserve all these obstacles? And how do I get rid of all these obstacles, and so on? First of all, obstacles to what? If we're talking about aging, sickness, death, not getting our own way, or having to deal with things that we rather not, those aren't obstacles. That's suffering. Human existence, it's what samsara does. So, I actually asked her, so what practice do you do? She says, oh, I don't have time for that. I'm too stressed right now. Well, there's your obstacle right there. An obstacle obstructs our safety, obstructs our mental and physical well-being, our Dharma practice. So, however much Dharma practice we can manage, even if it's just a little bit, we need quality rather than quantity. We need to sustain our effort to cultivate bodhicitta and understanding consistently. And if we do that, then definitely we create the causes and conditions for accomplishment and clear the way for Marici to banish all our obstacles, our stress, our anxiety, our turmoil, trauma, and so on.